Hi everyone, these are the words from my friend.
Hi all, it's a full day to all of you. Hope you're doing well during this pandemic. Today I would like to share my interview experience with you. Have got placed in WIPRO Limited. My interview was held in the month of Feb 2020. Before moving on to the interview process, let me give you a brief description about the written process. A written test. Written test consists of five sections actually. The first section is of aptitude, second one is reasoning, third one verbal ability, fourth one is essay writing, and fifth one consists of automata session where you are given two questions, two programming questions. You can answer them in either of the languages, like C, C++, Python, Java as well as. So after getting qualified with the written test, you will be qualified for a technical round interview. Interview consists of two rounds, technical round and the HR round. Talking about my technical round, it took around 15 to 20 minutes. Started with the question, tell me about yourself. Most interviews make their decisions about the candidates within the first 5 minutes of the interview. So how you start matters a lot. Giving a confident, effective answer set the tone for the rest of the interview. So try to give the best impression. So first impression is the best impression. Try to make your first impression the best one, and get ready with such questions which are frequently asked, like tell me about yourselves, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and so on. Coming back to the technical round, I've asked again. Later, I've been asked what are the programming languages I know. I said C and Python. Then I was asked to write a program comparing C and Python. Advantages of C and Python are also asked. I've been asked about basics of C. Maximum all are basics of C, like define arrays, structures, unions. So I could suggest you just be thorough with your basics so that you can rock your interviews. I was asked to explain about my projects I have worked on. Just concentrate on your projects so that you could be in a position to answer all the questions that are asked by the interviewer. Next, I was given a blank paper and was asked to write two programs. As far as I remember, the programs given were swapping of two numbers without using a third variable, and next one is a string reversal. Later asked to explain the written programs, and I've explained each of the program. And one last time interviewer went through my resume again, and later the last question was, do you have any queries? Whenever you were asked to ask some queries, then don't get stuck. Just ask them about the work environment and so on. Just try to ask some few questions. If you get stuck, the thing that you're very nervous and it may create a negative impact on them. So I would like to suggest you, whatever the question they ask, just answer them easily. Just answer them. Later, I was informed to wait for the HR round. HR round took place for about 10 to 15 minutes. Same question, tell me about yourself. Nextly, they asked me what is my strengths. So whenever they ask such questions like what are your strengths, just try to characterize yourself how well you are suitable for this job or for this company. Coming to whenever if they ask you some tell me about your weaknesses, just try to take one example. So this is my weakness and have overcome this weakness by following these steps. Just try to tell them that you have overcome that weakness. So next, she asked me what is hard work, define hard work. So later, when I've answered about the hard work, then the next question is the difference between hard work and smart work. So she also asked me to explain about my projects. I have explained them. So HR round is basically all about communication skills. The interviewer, whoever it is, they just check for how well you're communicating with others, how well you can put your point to them. So next question was, are you ready to work in rotational shifts 24 by 7 and so on? I said yes. So one thing I would like to suggest you is be keen with your resume, because HR usually goes through everything whatever you put in your resume. So I have mentioned in my resume, for example, I have mentioned in my resume I'm a quick learner. So she asked me to explain that statement. So what I suggest you guys is that be prepared with each and every point in your resume, because every point matters a lot and you need to explain each and every statement once asked. So just read your resume twice or thrice before going into the interview room. So I've asked about like she asked, do you have any queries? And I asked about what are the about the work environment and so on. This is all about my interview experience. Finally, I would like to suggest you to just be yourselves. Get prepared to face every situation. It's okay even if you fail sometimes. Just learn from your mistakes and just be the best version of yourself each and every day you grow up. Hope this video is useful.
Thanks for watching. If you like, share this content and subscribe to our channel.